In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn this into this. A T-Rex head from Jurassic World using cardboard only. Don't move! It can see us if we don't move. Run! Hey, I'm Raphael. I work in the movie industry as a professional Steadicam operator, but I also have an unusual skill. I make mind-blowing props for movies like this using only cardboard, and I show you how to do this. So if you are new here, consider subscribing. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make a huge T-Rex head from Jurassic Park using only cardboard, paper, glue, and a few simple tools. But hey, at any point during this tutorial, don't forget to check out the notes and links in the description box below. I list all the tools and products that I use, as well as some additional resources and of course, templates for all pieces that I make. But quickly, before diving into the tutorial, the shoutout of the week. I want to shout out the comment and YouTube channel of the week. Thank you so much for leaving this comment on my previous video and for supporting the channel. The second one is our Instagram profile of the week. Thank you so much for sharing my previous video in your Instagram story. It's truly appreciated and honestly makes my day when I see you guys watching my videos and sharing them in real time. Now, if you want to be featured in my next video, you can do one of the following two things. Number 1, leave a comment below on this video, or number 2, screenshot this video and share it in your Instagram story. Just don't forget to tag me. Now let's dive right into the video. Cut the patterns with a scissor like this. And transfer all of them on your pieces of cardboard. Glue them lightly with a regular paper glue stick. And transfer all the edges using a pencil, that way. Pay attention to transfer all the lines and the number as well. Make sure to keep all the numbers written inside the pieces. Next, cut out all the pieces using a precision knife. You'll have to do that for all the following pieces of this tutorial. Using a hot glue gun, glue these 4 pieces together that way. Next, cut out the templates 5 to 49 and glue all of them on the lines, following the number orders. For some of the larger ones, like the number 18, you'll have to cut 2 different pieces. Glue them together where you see these marks. and glue the whole piece on it as you did for the other ones. So the idea for this build is really for you to follow the number order of the pieces as they are shown on the templates. If you do that and if you cut the pieces from my templates quite accurately, you'll be okay. To make the structure sturdier, cut roughly a few small pieces of cardboard and glue them on the edges between these elements. And repeat all of it for the opposite side. In order to have at the end something that looks like this. Next, using a very thin cardboard, cut out several small rectangular pieces . Smash them slightly with your fingers and glue all of them on your structure. Pay attention to overlap the pieces slightly. You'll have to do that for the entire surface except for the eye holes and the bottom here. Next, cut 2 little holes in the front to make the nostrils. Cut 3 more like this to make the base of the jaw. Glue them together. Then, using the pieces from the templates 53 to 77, make the structure of the jaw the same way you did for the higher part of the skull. The same way, we reinforce the structure of it with small pieces of cardboard. And of course, repeat the process for the opposite side. Next, using the same techniques as before, cover the surface of it with thin pieces of cardboard. But leave this part empty. Question of the day: which dinosaur from Jurassic Park or Jurassic World do you like the most? I personally love the T-Rex, of course, but I also like the Velociraptors too. And how about you? Let me know in the comment section below. Afterwards, cut several rectangular pieces from a thin cardboard, smash it strongly with something round like a thick pencil or steel tube. Apply wood glue or white glue on the entire surface of it. And roll it tightly with your fingers. To have at the end walls that looks like this. Make many of them in different sizes like this. We are gonna use them to make the teeth of the T-Rex. Carve one side of them using your precision knife. until you have something that looks like this, and do the same for every walls. Next, make a mix of wood glue and water. And soak in it pieces of cardboard paper. And apply them on the teeth. That way. And next, glue all of them underneath here. To position them correctly, don't hesitate to have a look on the reference pictures that are linked in the description box below with the templates. And do the same for the jaw. Afterward, using the same techniques as for the teeth, make 4 long rolls like this, glue 2 of them on the back here, and 2 in the middle over here. This will allow you to glue the jaw and the skull together by gluing the other side of the walls inside the skull, here. At this step you can choose how much you want the mouth open. I've chosen to make it slightly open but not too much. Cut similar pieces like these ones to make the base of the neck. Glue them together that way. Then, using the templates number 83 to 128, make the structure of the neck using the same techniques I've shown before in this tutorial.
Don't forget that all the templates that you need to make this build are in the description box below this tutorial video, as well as the tools and products that I use.
And as I did before, cover it with thin pieces of cardboard. Next, using the reference pictures, apply a few pieces of cardboard on the neck to make some foldings and nerves of it. And of course, do the same for both sides. Now we can glue the neck and the head together. Start by gluing these 2 middle edges together and fit little pieces on the sides to make the connection sturdy. Then close the openings with thin pieces of cardboard. fit a few more pieces into the cheek here, in order to have something that looks like this. Smash this one slightly with your fingers to make it more malleable, and glue the two ends of it together that way. And glue them inside the eye sockets that way. Do the same for the piece number 2. And glue it in the middle here. Glue all of these pieces on top of each other, that way. Apply some wood glue or white glue on the surface of it. Smooth the edges using a small tool. Wait for it to dry, and using the same techniques as before, cover it with grey paper. Then cut a few small rectangular pieces of cardboard like this, and glue them on the eyeballs that way. Afterwards, glue them into the eye sockets here. Next, using wood glue or white glue, make several spots all over it. Once dry, it's gonna give to the skin a realistic look. Next, using the same techniques I used for the teeth, cover the entire surface with paper, but I used a brown paper instead of the grey paper I used for the teeth. You'll have to cover the entire construction. Including the eye sockets here. Next, I use my hot glue gun to make the largest buttons here and here. To make these details correctly, don't hesitate to have a look on the reference pictures as well. And cover them with brown paper. To have at the end something that looks like this. Using a black marker, I drew the pupils. Then apply 2 layers of a glossy varnish on the entire construction. Pretty cool, isn't it? And quite heavy too, actually. And if you want to see more of how I make my stuff with behind the scenes videos, quick video tips about the techniques I use, private live stream and so on, feel free to have a look on my Patreon page right here. By becoming a patron, you're helping this channel to grow and you help me to keep doing all of these things because I'm not gonna lie, they are a lot of work. Also, check out this video right here if you want to see more of the crazy stuff that I've made out of cardboard. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. Thanks for watching and don't forget there is something awesome in your cardboard boxes.